Hello, hello, hello. We're live. We're live. Let me just check the audio is all good and everything is working. Give people a chance to jump on. Let me know where you are watching from as well. TQ is here. Good to see you. Good to have you here as well. I'm playing around with some new stuff as well today, so do let me know how that is going. And yeah, it should be a fun one today. So let's get going on that. There we go. Yeah, so that's all working. Been messing around with the lights to try and look at a little bit more moodier as well. Today's topic is about overwhelm, which I'll be honest is a fantastic topic for me at the moment because I am completely overwhelmed. So we're going to get into that. So let us know how that goes for you. So yeah, so welcome to Monday Motivation. Today we're going to be tackling something that does kind of hit us all, especially at the start of the week, especially on Mondays, and that is overwhelm. We kind of often feel that flood of tasks and demands from Monday morning, and literally, we're going to change that. We know what it's like to get in the office and you've got all those emails and everything that's going on. And so we're going to do a 20-minute stream. And in this, we're going to go through 4 unexpected hacks that are going to help you crush your overwhelm. And you also experience at the end of this a 10-minute hypnosis session to help you lock in a sense of calm and clarity. So let's get right into it with the first one, hack number 1. And that is a task triage. Now, what I want you to do is here's how it works. Spend 5 minutes at the beginning of your day writing down all of the tasks, all of the things that are on your mind, and then sort through them in 3 buckets, vital, valuable, or vanity. Vital means it must be done today. No wiggle room, rocks in the diaries. Valuable means it's important but not urgent. And vanity means it sounds important but doesn't really move the needle much. So yeah, that it helps your brain quickly see what really matters. And you've got to do this task quickly so you don't overthink. The result from this is going to be instant clarity. The overwhelm shrinks a little bit when you see the tasks in their proper place as well. So, it's a good tip that I do think helps kind of organize things a little bit as well. Another thing that is good for you, our second hack, is the worst case scenario, the worst shock task. Now, it sounds terrible, this. What you would do is you would close your eyes for just half a minute and imagine what happens if you ignore the most vital tasks. Envision the worst possible outcome. What's the worst that could happen? And it might feel really scary for a moment, but that's the point. Now, that brief jolt of urgency nudges your brain out of complacency and turns your fear into a fuel that's going to get you really moving. But here's the important thing with this: don't linger on it. This is just a quick glimpse of what could go wrong, and then replace that with a determination to never let that outcome happen. Let me know how that goes for you as well. If you're an overthinker like me, you're already kind of using that. This is about using it for good. Hack number 3 is the no-fly zone interval. This is one that I've started to use right now, and it's really good, especially if you're getting constant notifications, which just makes it worse. Think of all those emails, pings, calls. They really pile on your mental plate. So here's the fix for this. Set aside 25 minutes, half an hour, maybe 9 till 9:30, where you receive no new input whatsoever, no emails, no social media, no phone calls, no distractions. And you'll be amazed how much calmer you feel at the end of this. It's like having a secret pocket of peace. Then do that once or twice more during the day to keep the overwhelm at bay. And again, if it's getting too much, then increase those blocks as well. And hack number 4 is kind of like a micro celebration. Micro celebration is like a mini break. It's something where you reward yourself, and it only has to be tiny. But after every mini task that you complete, that you tick off your list, no matter how small it is, reward yourself with like 5 or 10 seconds of just fun. It might be a quick fist bump. It might be a cup of tea. It might be just something like you shout out loud and you yell and you do a mini dance or you do something. I know it sounds silly, but it trains your brain to kind of associate progress with immediate and positive feedback. And that tiny burst of joy helps push aside any overwhelm and keeps your momentum high. Does that make sense? Let me know what you think about those kind of hacks. And let me know how you're finding these hacks as well. It's also interesting to find different ways to kind of help people get a different understanding, a different kind of perspective on psychological techniques that help. And if you know any hacks that you think will help people, then do let us know as well. Cooper, hello, how are you? Good to see you. TQ, yes, my mother has. Oh, TQ, sorry about that. So yeah. Oh, now that sounds really stressful. Life sometimes can really get in the way and cause stress. So hopefully that sorts itself out, TQ. Yeah. So you know what? If you've got the time and the space, and this part of the show is going to be using some hypnotic language patterns, and so please do not take part if full consciousness is needed. But set aside any distractions. Listen to the sound of my voice, and let's see if we can just help you just relax and focus on a slightly deeper level right now. So, what I want you to do in this guided visualization session is just relax. Take a few deep breaths, especially if you need it. And again, 10 minutes just for yourself is a small investment of time right now, especially when the world is going a bit crazy around you. And so, Tara, you absolutely have my thoughts on that. It's yeah, family can be challenging at the best of times. I'm quite lucky. My guys are spot on at the moment, but you know they've had their moments in the past. They'll say the same about me, to be fair. So what I want you to do right now is, and again, so before we start this, you know, I just want to say, like, overwhelm is. I especially suffer from that at the moment. Lots of things are going on, lots of work priorities, everything. And I get to, you know, I can do like 12, 13-hour days and I'm running through that adrenaline until I get to the end. So, yeah, this is about why it's important to take time for you. So that's what we're going to do right now. So sit back, relax, do whatever it is you need to do. And in this guided session, we're going to internalize these ideas. We're going to help your mind integrate them. If that sounds good to you. Now, if you've been through this process before, you can go into that nice and easily. I just want you to find a comfortable seat, just lay down. And if you want, you can close any doors or distractions, and let's begin. Close your eyes if you haven't already, and take a slow, big, deep breath in through your nose, and gently exhale through your mouth. Feel the weight of your body, fully supported by your chair on the floor. And as you breathe, just imagine a wave of relaxation starting at the top of your head and flowing down through your face, releasing any tension in your jaw, continuing down your neck, your shoulders, and all the way down your arms. With every breath you exhale, you can allow yourself to sink deeper into this wonderful state of relaxation. Any stray thoughts, you can just allow them to drift like clouds without drawing your attention, without disturbing your peace. As you just allow yourself to go deep inside and focus on the sound of my voice. Your mind can think about the overwhelm hacks that we spoke about. Your mind can allow yourself to just let go of any tension of days and weeks gone by. From the top of your head to the tips of your toes, with each easy breath you exhale, just allow yourself to just relax. And as you do so, as you allow yourself to go inside into your hypnosis, just let go of that tension now. Give yourself permission to just take these few moments. As you allow the sound of my voice to relax you even further, imagine that voice deep inside your mind. And imagine it gives you a warm sense of clarity, relaxation, and relief. I want you to first picture yourself going through those hacks that we discussed. I want you to imagine yourself right now, just relaxing. Imagine seeing yourself through somebody else's eyes, sat there, laid there, completely relaxed. And you can picture yourself going through those things that we spoke about, sorting through your to-do lists, your vital, your valuable, and your vanity. See yourself being organized, whether this is something you do on your computer or whether it's a pad and a pen. See yourself organizing your to-do list into that vital, valuable, or vanity. Feel a sense of clarity and relief knowing exactly what really matters. And now imagine yourself for a brief moment where you see the worst thing that happens, where you don't do what you should do. You ignore those critical tasks. You let that flash of fear transform into strong resolve. You see yourself taking bold action, preventing the worst thing from happening. But notice how that fear became fuel to help you achieve those goals. And in the past, there's been many times where you've overthought. That mind chatter works to tell you these things. But by doing it this way, you are taking control right now. You're giving yourself a few moments to pick the worst scenario and then using that fear, that adrenaline to drive you forward to take action. And third, visualize yourself with a protective bubble around you. Imagine that no-fly zone. See yourself, maybe at the start of the day, setting aside that time. See yourself creating an alarm on your phone, your no-fly zone. No messages, nothing can interrupt you. And you can sit down and calmly work confidently, productively for 25 minutes, for half an hour at a time. Notice how that feels. Notice how by taking control of that, it makes you feel more productive. You are time blocking those instants where you don't allow anything to bother or disturb you, and you really focus on those tasks. And this ties into other techniques like the Pomodoro technique, which really helps you with procrastination. But this just helps you relax down even more, knowing that you've got this covered. And then see yourself celebrating those little wins. See yourself ticking off those things off your task list, the things that you know you should do, but see yourself doing something silly. Create an anchor. Maybe it's a song that you play. Maybe it's a hand gesture you do, a fist pump, whatever it is. Allow your unconscious mind to come forward with creative ideas right now that you can implement easily, that give you a sense of joy, a sense of well-being that will just make you smile. You're training your brain to reward yourselves with feel-good feelings after every little task. Feel that surge of joy washing over your body now, washing away any stress. Now just take a moment to just breathe deeply. Inhale confidence and exhale that overwhelm. Knowing now that everything's going to be okay. The world will keep on turning. Life goes on. And you, by taking control of the things that cause you stress, you now allow yourself to just feel good. As you breathe easily, again allowing that wonderful sense of relaxation to wash over your mind and body. This allows you to just take a few moments to focus inside. And as you allow the sound of my voice to help you relax down even more, I want you to allow these hacks to settle deep within your unconscious mind. They're there for you to use whenever Monday or any day feels overwhelming. I want you now to give yourself that permission to carry this calm with you and embrace the clarity, to celebrate those small victories and to protect your focus. Now I want you to slowly allow that feeling to just feel good. Bring your awareness right back to this moment here. Gently stretch your fingers and take another big deep breath in and then exhale. And as you do so, I want you to know that tonight when you go to bed at your usual time, you can have a wonderful night's sleep. Not because I say so, but because you've taken time to focus inside, to address those stresses and take control. So when you're ready, I want you to just open your eyes, feeling refreshed, recharged, and in control. Allow yourself to feel good, to relax, to let go. Welcome back. There we go. Take a moment now to just notice how you feel. A little bit lighter, a little bit more focused, and hopefully a little bit less overwhelmed. Hopefully so anyway. And so, yes, thank you for joining us again for Monday Motivation. And do remember those 4 little hacks. Each week we can bring you stuff to help you with your motivation, whether that be your goals or anything that's going on in your life. Do send me a message if there's anything that I can do to help as well. Terry, quick, thank you very much. Terry, it's my absolute pleasure. Hopefully you get that stuff sorted and take that time for you, Terry. It is so important, especially when there is people relying on you as well. So don't forget those things, your 30-second worst case scenario, your no-fly zones, your micro celebrations, and let them be your go-to tools. And if you have any more, then do let me know as well. Thank you for joining me. Oh, Proud American. Proud American. What a great name there. Love it. So yes, thank you for joining me today. Please share the stream with anyone you think might need a boost on today or any other day. And have a great week. And remember, overwhelm is an option when you have the right strategies. And so until next time, take care, stay motivated, and I'll see you soon.